Here I go on my Rot Beast versus Tzeentch. I forget the bird's name. Something two-headed bird. Something. This guy has no name, by the way. We got 3 Chosen, a bunch of Marauders, 2 Pestigors versus 2 Exalted Heroes on Chariot, which is weird, but also they have the book. Shriekers and Kairos! That's the name of it. Kairos. There you go. Kairos. With all his abilities. A bunch of Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch as well. Very elite. Very elite, actually, unit. Especially with how weak Tzeentch is to armor-piercing units. Summons in some Furies to come scout out what I have on the side, so I say screw it, I might as well summon them in. I'm going to reveal some of them, but not all of them, hoping he just sees what I want him to see, but he sees them all anyways. And we're going to keep summoning them, we're going to keep sending them over there anyways. Kairos here with the Exalted Heroes and their abilities with the Book of Secrets. This man's here to play, and he's here to gamble, and I'm all about it. The Shrieking Sky Rays, well, we have an answer for that. It's called the Angels of Decay, the only angels I need in my life. And they are as brutal as they sound. No caster here because Kairos here has Gleaming something, the thing that absorbs and takes away my Winds of Magic. Pestigor's fighting these heroes and they get away scot-free, which is annoying, but my Pestigors have a lot of health and we have a lot of healing going on. Angels try to take some shots in, and yeah, we're just trying to bait in Kairos and the Shrieking Sky Rays, whatever the hell they're called, and these Furies, because the Angels, they can actually win. Plague Drones beat Furies any day of the week. Even Rot Flies beat Furies all day. Just with the melee defense and yeah, the melee defense and health pool alone, along with the poison, helps him out a lot. And when you start healing and giving him buffs, like with the Chaos Lord and Nurgle, which in this matchup is perfect. Damage reflection, leadership buff. They might be losing now, but when you start giving a lot of these units debuffs, they'll win them out. Even with anti-large from these ROR Screamers, they will win. They will win. If I was able to engage with the unit with that Chaos Lord, though, I would have been winning a lot harder with that Eternal something Talisman of Plague and stuff. The one that over time gives a lot of debuff. Summoning in finally the Chaos Sorcerer Nurgle, Miasma and Stream with Children of Nurgle to start spamming out spells and give out spamming heals. And it's going to be a good time. My opponent, who decided in the smartest fashion, and a lot of players on the ladder don't like to give their names because they know I'm hunting for them. Coming in here. Changebringers! What did I expect? Anything but Changebringers. These little bastards are coming in here trying to cause a little ruckus, and they are about to. My Chosen don't like Flamers. I don't like fighting Flamers. But I know their weakness. And it's not just Furies. Oh, it's a lot of things. Oh, no, my Chosen! 3 Chosen, even for Tzeentch, is a lot to deal with. That's why we try to not clump them up too much. Furies immediately going for the Hail Mary into those Changebringers. Kairos is in between them, but Kairos for some reason decides, you know what, I'm gonna go fight. Send 1 unit of Chosen over to the side so I don't lose it immediately. Hit my boys with, what, a Gaze of Fate? Is that what that is? Looks like it. I think he did it on the wrong unit, though, because those aren't the Chosen, I think. Those aren't the Chosen you're looking for. No, I think he hit him on the Marauders. Yeah, he did. But man, that Firestorm hurts. There he goes. My Rot Beast Chaos Lord will beat the shit out of Kairos, though. Kairos may be legendary, but I am exemplary. Exemplary. Talking too fast and too much. We got the Angels of Decay and Furies chasing those Changebringers. And you know what? Kairos is really out of position. Pestilence of Miasma on top of all these units. Oh, those are Centaurs as each. How annoying. Angels of Decay can hold out till the Furies just speed on through, and with Curse of the Slug, we can slow down these Changebringers down to speed of 38 with the Poison addition. So yeah, they're not getting away against my 110 speed Furies. These boys are done. And which is funny because the Furies actually rank up twice just from knocking those boys out. And they'll be able to take on those other Furies quite easily now. Angels of Decay gone, but not forgotten, as we get our Chaos Lord of Nurgle in there. My opponent is on the back foot and threatened to be triple capped now. I am just so aggressive. Well, that's what happens when you go super elite. You can't really do it. I was lucky enough to go super elite and have a lot of units. Sending in more plague drones to deal with a lot of these boys, even Kairos himself. And I know what you're thinking, plague drones, they suck ass, they cost too much, they do too little. Well, guess what? When you heal them, when you're up against Tzeentch, who has air superiority, this is what you need, baby. Which is really strange. Because I fought a player one time with Knights of Immolation, Chaos Lord on disc, Caster Lord on disc, maybe? Or maybe he was on foot, I can't remember. And an Exalted Hero on disc. And they just ruled the skies. Anti-large up the ass in the air. And they just... And it was a metal caster too, so final transmutation on top of that, pure malice coming from me. Because I couldn't stop it. I can't do anything against that. And then eventually, once they cleared the skies, the Changebringers came in and cleaned up. So that's something I definitely was wary about. My opponent bringing in his army abilities to clean up a lot of my mass, which he does well on. Those Exalted Heroes on the Chariots aren't looking too great. My heroes actually probably could take them as they see them coming. No problem. And we're going to summon in some dogs to come hunt these boys, which will probably win if these boys are left alone. Pestigor's coming in. Zangor's coming in for my opponent. I'm not liking that, but my chosen will last. Centaurs is each trying to pick a fight, but we can take them. We can take them real quick. Now I got to be careful not to lose these hounds, because one bad charge and that could be that. So I try to position them properly. I'm going to bring in my caster in soon so I can feed on these heroes. Trying to get one of them because he's trying to cycle charge, and we're going to try to trap him. And eventually we do. Thank you, Chosen of Nurgle. Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle coming in to spam miasma. Kairos sitting here doing a long time engagement with Nurgle, and that is not where you need to be. See, the build he should have went is a classic Marauders with spears. Well, 2 spears, bunch of Marauders, maybe a few Chaos Warriors, and some peaks of blues. Mainly blues. Because then if Nurgle goes wide, they can't deal with all that. Here's my opponent trying to get sneaky, but no Infernal Firestorm here, or Firestorm here today. Maybe he gets that one poor bastard. That poor Nurgle of Chosen of Nurgle gets absolutely deleted as we try to fight these Angors. My Caster Lord fighting, trying to beat back this Exalted Heroes each, but he's going to need help. For some reason, he can't win, even with all the stats he has. Kairos trying to get away, but we're not going to let him. And yeah, at this point, it's pretty close, if not over. I have so much healing and so much beatdown on my opponent. I really don't understand what he was trying to go for. I guess he expected me to go very elite. Or I don't know. I really don't. It's a very strange build. Although I kind of like it with Kairos. He can delete all the elite infantry. The Exalted Heroes can mop up any elite, and just any infantry, really, that Nurgle can bring. And yeah, he tries to go for Changebringers, but I think if he would have Icon of Eternal Virulent? Yeah, Virulent. Yeah, if my opponent would have kept the air superiority, he definitely would have had this game. If Changebringers stick around, there's no problem. I'm surprised he didn't gaze the Angels of Decay earlier. I think that was his big weakness, because I'm pretty sure he has it. Minus 40 melee attack and stationary against 2 units? No doubt he wins that fight. Even though my Miasma probably could have gotten there. And that was a nasty blue flame into my poor Chaos Sorcerer. But yeah, I'd have to Miasma Pestilence on top of them and keep my Lord close so they don't crumble. Speaking of crumbling, looks like Kairos isn't too far from that too. Furies trying to support poor old Kairos. But my own Furies will beat back both, along with the Plague Drones. Which is really weird. You don't think Plague Drones would win at all, but I had a stinking feeling this player was going to bring in Changebringers. Anytime you see them, they bring in Changebringers with Tzeentch. Got a feeling. And now we're at the triple cap. Kairos is gone. Everything's starting to crumble. We are reinforcing pretty heavily. We're probably up 5,000 value with healing considered. And my opponent goes for a desperate play, trying to snipe my Lord, which isn't going to work because he's fully healed. and he's just running into more and more mobs of my own units. GG's opponent, GG's, whoever you are, mystery man. You know, let's look at these values. My hero didn't do shit, but the debuffs did everything. Yeah, not too great. The Chosen probably didn't pay for themselves. One got 1 kill? That's insane! Angels Decay didn't pay for themselves. Nothing paid for itself. Maybe the Furies did. They probably did, killing those Changebringers. Well, the Plague Drones did. Plague Drones definitely did. Furies did. What about you, other Fury? Oh, you definitely did. Furies MVP. GG's. GG's, opponent. GG's. Alright, we're coming to the end of the video, folks. If you liked it, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. Join the Discord. Come play me on the stream when we have those. Or come join me when I host, or not host, when I cast the RTK streams. Or just, you know, any other game I play. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. Have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.